and start over. Can reset 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 and start over.
Hi, how's it going? Finally. I've been waiting so patiently today. No, I just wanted to get on with some music. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Let's share me other screen. Get rid of that. Come on. Here we go. That's what we want. Oh, I was listening to this track again. If anybody remembers, this was from the 30th, I do believe. No, yeah, from the episode 20. So it says 10th of July. That's a project file, though. So that's actually wrong. But, so, oh, look, bacon. We like bacon, don't we? Everybody likes a bit of bacon, mate. Bacon butty. Bacon butty all the way. Right. So I'm going to play this because I've been enjoying this one again today. I'm going to play this and then I'll play what we did last week and then I shall start a new project, write a new one. So let's listen to this while I contemplate what I'm going to do tonight. Here we go. 2 weeks ago, this one. So yeah, that was 2 weeks ago. Let me load this one up and we'll get to some hellos in a minute. But in the meantime, newcomer. We've got 2 newcomers actually. Andy Gambino, I'll get to you guys in a bit, don't worry. You'll see. And Lee Guy. Glad you could make it, boys. Nice. If I can call you boys. Right. So what was last week's? Can we remember? Because I've been working on other projects. I've been doing a audio recording project. Audio recording project. That just sounds so stupid. A dialogue. I've been recording dialogue. Yeah, no. Anyway, yeah, acting real one. No one can see that yet. It's rehearsal. So, what was it? Second. Let's load this up. You listen to this what I did last week. Yeah, this one ain't amazing. Last week's one. Not overly impressed with it. But like I said, you learn nothing from success. You only learn from failure. So the more I fail, the better I'll be. This time next year I'll be a millionaire. No, that appears not to be it either. Oh, nice, hey. Where was it then? Open recent. Well, I'm glad I'm not showing you the screen now. One of my titles is F me, it let me do it. Yeah. Probably not a good idea to show that one. What do you reckon? No, there it is. Sound control. Sound control to Major Ton. That's it. I remember now. See, there was some sense in naming the shows in like episode format, so I could remember the names maybe. But no, you still forget what the track was you did. God, this looks mahoosive. Anyway, we will get to the hellos after the track that we did last week. Okay, all right. Okay, that's good. Yeah, be good. Well, all right. Press play lead. That's the one to do. That's it. There. Here we go. Well, that didn't work out well, that statement I just made there. Wrote out too quick. It's obviously supposed to say hardline PC people. This is the way. Hardline, mate. Cable. I know we all go on our phone. I'll go on my phone loads, but I just have to switch over to mobile data half the time. And that's it from your own house. The internet. Wi-Fi. Never good, is it? Right. Look at this, look. Eh? See that guy there? He's tall. Yeah, he's tall. Yeah. 6'10", he is. And everybody that ever meets him is like, oh, you're tall, aren't you? No shit, mate. Really. It's like everybody that says to me, see, he's the opposite of me. Everybody says to me, Carl, aren't you short? Oh, you noticed, did you? Ah, well done. Very intuitive of you to notice. Right, so let's have a little look. Who should we start with? Who should we pick on first? Should we start on the newcomers? We'll give them a... Here we go. This'll do. Here, do. Picking on you, fella. Here we go. Crack, 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 crack. Extra broken wrists, and we're good to go. Let me think. It's like singing to myself. Another Lee G in the room. Oh, no, but oh no, wrong Lee. Sorry. Welcome to the show. Lee Guy. Lee Guy. Welcome to the show. Hello, mate. Oh, look, who else have we got here? Hello. I'm not doing you yet. I'm doing the newcomers. Yeah, I dig what you do too, dude. You do some good stuff. Like this graphical stuff, don't you, mate? Let me think. That sounds too familiar, that. Has to be a darker chord. Hillfire Studios, welcome to the show. Hillfire Studios, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. To the show. What was that? Like I say, sometimes they're just disastrous. Next. Hey, It's Sandy Gambino. Say hello to my little friend. Andy Gambino. Nice to see you here. Never see you before. Andy Gambino. It's good to see you here, my friend. Thanks for coming. You got a laugh, haven't you? It's a laugh, you know. Oh, hello, I say. Someone else new. What's going on? Okay, if you insist. What do you think of the show so far? Rubbish! Get off! Boo! Anyway. Courtney Lamar, it's good to see you here. It's the first time I've seen you here. Courtney long heart, it's good to see you I'm off my nut tonight. It's just not. Let's do. Let's do. Yeah, where are we? Yeah, we go. It's good to see you again. It's good to see you again. Have I missed anyone? Oh, yes, I have. I know who I've missed. Where has he gone? He's difficult. Naked gematria. Welcome to the show. It's good to see you here. Thank you for coming. Yeah. You're like, whatever. Off-wood atom, off-wood atom. Welcome to the show. Off-wood atom. Welcome to the show. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for coming again. Oh dear. Yes, I know my favourite. I know. Are we done? Are we done? That's good. That's good. I think we're done for the minute. Yay! I think I escaped barely there. Well, like I say, it's only for a laugh, and it's always fun. It's always a good laugh. You know I can't play some Randy, mate. If I do, it'll strike me. Well, you know, it'll copyright claim me anyway for the whole video. So sorry, Lukey boy, but I'll tell you what I will do for you. Because it's you. Close, wasn't it? Different chords. Lukey Jackson. In the chat. Oh, Lukey Jackson. In the chat. It's good to see you, my friend. You lanky person. You, oh you, oh you. "6'10", everybody notice him. 6'10", everybody notices him. The extra with extra. Length, that is. Hello, mate. I did a really good one for you last time you was here. I really liked that one. If I could remember it. That's the crazy thing. I never, yeah, Mega Luke. Yeah, his voice is down here. I'd never take the mickey out of him though, because he's my mate. And obviously, if I wanted to start trouble with him, I'd have to go and get a stepladder or a crane. He knows this to be true. Oh, you'll meet him one day. Don't worry about that. I told you I'm gonna get him on here one day. Oh, Lukey, Pukey. What do you mean I left you out? I'll do you then, won't I? My daughter. Yes, everybody, there's my daughter. Look, flashy, flashy. There you go, Amber. Look, there you go. There. Can't do my own daughter, innit? I mean, who forgets their own daughter? Now I look real great, don't I? Made me look great, didn't you? Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Always been told to give up. I just can't help it, you know. Right. Big screen. Rock and roll, rock and roll. Oh no, that's not what you like, Amber, is it? What is it you like? Oh yeah. Amber Jade. Amber Jade. Amber Jade. Amber Jade. Thanks for coming here. Now go away, you bother me, you bother me. Here he is. The other man. See, we have quality people in the chat. Top quality. Nearly all of them. Bar a couple, have their own thing that you should all go and check out and subscribe to. For instance, this guy right here, this guy right here. I sound like James Bond, only the old James Bond. That was weird. Yes, so I'm going to sing you a song now. I hope you'll enjoy yourselves whilst listening. And here we go. Thank you very much. There you go. How was that? Yay me! That's what you call skill. That was epic. That just took it out of me. That was just so. Oh no, that was that in my mind. I think it was. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just did a whole operatic thing in my head and forgot to play. Yeah, it's all right. I'm back in the room now. It's all right. I was speaking to aliens as well at the same time. You know how it is. I'm sure you all know. You know, if they can do it, I can do it. See, I said that with conviction. Now believe me, all right? Just sign up to my new website, www.givemeyourdosh.com. I'll give you all the information from my secret insider. I don't know how long I've been insider, but I'm not really happy about it. Let's just leave it at that. Excuse me, I've got something to say. All right. Here we go then. No, seriously. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Area 503. Sorry about that. Yeah, milk and two, please. Loads of milk. Perfect. No doubt. I shall have to make my own if I would like one. So, I may just have to get a kettle in my studio, like just about there. You know, the old 1 cup jobbies. That'll be good. Right, now, listen, I'll get on some work now, because otherwise I'm going to be here for hours. I've been on 44 minutes already, right? How am I going to write any music when I'm too busy singing songs to people? Right, let's start as we mean to go on then, so let's remove that. Let's call it like it is, which is the date, and I'll give it some fictitious title that we can try and remember. At least it will be said on the live stream, so at least I'll be able to hear it at some point. I might have to start putting whatever I titled the song as a, edit the actual video. Anyway, you don't need to know that. You don't need to know that. Dear, oh dear. Oh, I could go a little bit longer, I suppose. I'm not scared. I end up going on longer anyway. I usually close the show out and then play about 6 records afterwards on a blank screen. Don't know how many of you have stayed that long to notice, but, I kind of get carried away at the end. Just sitting here and chatting and playing the old music. Right, anyway, so what am I doing? Saving as. There we go. Well, Dare to Dare happens to be the Scythe. Oh, so I've already got it ready, haven't I? That's the one that I had out ready then. Okay, so let's actually get rid of that. Let's open recent. Should say 6th November. There we go. Yeah, second live. No, don't save that because it'll save it as that without anything on it. Stupid. All right. So, has anybody made me that cappuccino yet? What? What's the crack? No? Oh yeah, let's turn that off. That might be a good idea. Do you know, I still haven't had really much of a chance to sort out. I haven't had much of a chance to go through these drum kits to get something more drum-like. I'm not, like I said, I wasn't impressed with this last time. I might just take this little, take a little time to. Oh, that's that clap in it, yeah. Oh, there's a snare. I really need a drum. Manny knows what I'm on about, don't you, Manny? Yeah. I need a plug-in, drum plug-in, because now I've got to try and figure 8. Oh, where was that? So that isn't. That bass drum's just a no-no. I'm just going to kick it off, right? I'm just, you know, as I normally do, I'll just think that, just go for it. So I'm going to whack that beats per minute up to 104. I don't know why I chose that. I'm just going to leave it there. Let's have a look at this. Let's see what sort of speed we got on that. That's a no then. I want it a bit faster. Let's try 112. That's a bit more like what I think I'm looking for. Leave it. Right, so lead up. Right, let's tidy this up, as we normally do. Keep the metronome going so I know I'm in time. Awful, Lee. Those drums are just awful. There's no expression on them. Don't do that. Need some triples in there, me old mucker. Really? Oh, okay. Somewhere near there it'll be. Ish. He says confidently. No. Oh, terrible. So much easier to play it on drums, I'll tell you now. People that play drums mock this way of doing things, but it's actually way harder. If I had a Roland kit here, Roland electronic kit here or something nicely plugged in, I could just sit here and just play the drums and it'd be in. I wouldn't have this. But I've got live drums and I've got no way of recording them. It's just too many microphones and things to come around. I've got already too much stuff in here. Well, say too much. You can never have too much, but I haven't got the room for the stuff that I'd like to have. You know, obviously I'd need a warehouse for that. I'd be dangerous if I had cash. I'm not liking that because the drums are just nasty. They're just nasty. Just very nasty. See if I can get away with just the one flick, see what that does. Maybe longer on the note. I'd rather that than what it was. But now I want to do them build-up notes. Oh no, do that. I'm being a fool. See, why is that one? That's wrong. Oh, jeez. Right. See, this is what you get. You get the boring bits, but eventually we'll have something. You know what it's like, people. The ones that know, regulars, they know this is just a process. It won't take long. It's just irritating to watch, and I appreciate that. I could play something while we are. Well, that started off wrong. Listen to this while I do this. supposed to write a song to this, I never ended up doing it. I wouldn't know what to do to it. I hadn't thought about it. But I just didn't get around to it. And that was a little number by Lee G, going out to all you people out there in Radio Land. Well, all right. Back to the task. Right, that should be in time now, at least. There's that. All right. So. Oh yeah, turned it down, didn't I? Once we've got this bit done, move on to the next bit. I should have still at least got that. Yeah. That's why I just kept going, even though it was using the piano, because the piano was playing at the same time. Yeah, no. One of that old chestnut. I know, I'm useless. I told you. I've never done this before. This is... No, honest. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. No one asked you to take part, son. Get out. I got a little surprise for you right there on that bar enter. There you go. Have that. Slam. Bang. Wallop. Now we're putting that there, but it's not going to be there. What we're going to do is open hi-hat, please. Hello? Open. Says me. It's not a very good open one, though, is it? Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. So, We get that bit there. Perfect. Keep that as long as that. It's easy then to copy the cross. That's what I mean. Like that in a few times. Just so we got something to muck about with. And then we know where it goes from here, don't we? There's some spectacular piece of music. Written by your resident G, the Lee. Right, here we go. Oh, shut up, metronome. We don't want that. I don't think I want that instrument particularly. I'm not using the same instrument again. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm like? It has to go. So if we want arpeggiated thing, we have to find something else. Because otherwise you have the same thing. I know, I've heard that before, and before, and before, and before, and it gets old. Truly, 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 it does. It gets old. Hey, Amber's going, is she? Okay. All right, yeah, no worries. You sleep well, Amber, darling, all right? You have a good day at work tomorrow. See you later, alligator. Oh, looky. Oh, look, here he is. Howl at the moon, everybody, howl at the moon. Can't stay long, though, but want to say hi. See? That's loyalty, that is. See? You know what I mean? Give us a nod if you're still here. Don't know how long. It doesn't tell me a timestamp of when. Oh, yes, it does. 12:04. Well, all right. So you're still here, yeah? Or are you going now? Are you going now? Because if you're going now, I'll carry on with what I'm doing. Otherwise, I'll give you a little song, mate. Do you want a little song, mate? Just for you, eh? Do you want one? Do you? Nod. Nod. Well, why not? Here we go then, fella. Just for you. Since you decided with wisdom, true wisdom, to stick around. Trying to think where to start. Sir Wolf in the chat. It's good to see you here. Sounds like the one I did earlier. This one should be better. Sir Wolf 67, welcome to the show. Sir Wolf 67. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Sir Wolf. Welcome to the show. It's good to see you here. Right, back on with this piece of junk. Here we go. I know, kind of thing I'm thinking in my head, like, you know, I'm thinking in my head, you know. Not just in my hands, I'm thinking in my head. I'm good at that. I know I am. Practiced and everything. Oh. Let's generic it up. Why not? All right, so we got a little sequence there now. So what we do is we amalgamate that. Oh, God, blimey. Give me some room. Silly man. Amalgamate that into one track. Amalgamate that into one track. Remove that. Do that. Do that. Do that. But on this one, oh, it might be here, it might be right here. If I can keep these separate, all the better. There we go. sped it up a little. See what it sounds like. Right, straight away as an awry there. Get rid of that a minute. Power flick. That should be fine now. Where are we? All right. Building up. Wrong instrument for that. Really weird one. This one's good. It's going to be a bit of a 1 to get. I might just do something different. Here we go. Let's see what I can do it. What's going on here? Better. Right. I'm trying to keep my eye out for new arrivals. Obviously, I try to keep an eye on my phone because it actually shows me it's highlighted if you give me the old at symbol. You know what it's like. Exactly. When I was young, I thought life was so wonderful. I know exactly what you mean because it's a Wurlitzer, and that's why. That's what you're hearing. But I daren't even play one note because even one recognisable, all right, can't play it in the same rhythmic pattern with the same chord as them because it's just a pain. I need to unmonetize. Not that I'd get nothing anyway because I've only just started all this malarkey, and obviously you don't even start getting money off of advertisement until you got 1,000 subscribers, and you know I'm not really pushy at that. I don't care. But if I want to, obviously upgrade things and stuff like that, and make things better, that costs money. So eventually I might, like I said, do a Patreon thing, or I don't know how it all works. I don't freaking know. I don't know. Just do music for free most of the time, like I did for Alien Girl. 111. Go subscribe if you haven't already. I love them sort of instruments. They're so pretty. Yes, I know. It's now Stranger Than Things. Add media track. MIDI track. Media track, you idiot. MIDI track. Yeah, I don't know. If I had a brain, I would be dangerous. All right, let's pick an instrument now. Let's have a little look at this. Let's do this whilst we let this play round and round a minute. So I sort of get used to it. Now it's just a case of what do we want? What do we want? Yuck. How horrid. Yeah, real vocally. Well done, yeah. Awful. Not what I want. It's not what I want, Jim. See, a lot of the time what I do is I throw some laser beams in there. There you go, done it. Allegedly, this is a female, solo female rezo. Nah, not buying it, mate. Not buying what you're selling, pal. Sounds like I'm in the church almost. Just no. That is so distorted. What is that? Distorted red. Oh, that might have something to do with it. That sounds dangerous. Crazy stuff. Yes, not those voices then. They're off the menu, people. I shall not be supping any of your soup. Cello. Cello. Ah, wrong. See. God, makes you want to bang into Game of Thrones, don't it? Yeah. Don't do it though, Ada. Eh? Don't do it. that sounds a bit nicer. At least as an instrument goes. It might not be any good for this, but as an instrument goes, that sounds quite nice. What I need to do is select all this lot a sec and move it back forward to give this just that little tiny bit extra breathing room. Right, let's get some volume adjustments going on here. So you get the mix, and then once you've got all the tracks and the volume levels you want, then you master it out, and then you take it, bring it back in. So you master it out. You do a raw track out, and then you bring it back in, and you add your effects and whatever you want, your EQ and stuff, and then you remaster it out, and that's the master. Yay. Because you get all the tunes, and then you put a nice effect over the whole lot once it's rendered out. Don't know if any of that made sense to you guys, but I don't know how much information you really care about. I just want something to help that drift in. I think it's that chord anyway. So we're there. Weird. I've done it quite weird. It's good. It's just because it is generic, but it's also not. See if it's got an air of familiarity about it. It's not wrong. Look, my rules. Whoa, fella. Take a break, son. Take a break. God, the audacity of these notes. Just play whenever you want, mate. How about that? Yeah? I know what that was, though. I know why. What that's called is called having my foot on the sustain pedal. Right at the end there. So what I've got to do is do an over on that bit. Done it. Just a little bit of fancy footwork that you didn't see. There you go. And now it's not flooding and carrying on. Whoop, whoop. So. Yeah, let's move this up to where song is. Right, so whoa, whoa, whoa. What we need. Where was he? Let's play around a second. Save it. very, very strange key. Yeah, I don't really like this key, it's weird. I suppose given time I'll be able to do something a little better with it, but you know what it's like? I always have a little go, don't I? A little go, jam on. Jam on. So, what we're going to do is we want to move away from this in a sec. This isn't finished by any standards, or even halfway there. So, oh no, we are about halfway there, because the fundamental idea is there to work from. wires there. Sounded to me like there was a note on the end of that, but clearly not. Lying to me. Sounded like it went straight into the next note. Sorry guys, stopped you from watching it. Just looking at me doing nothing. That was annoying. Well, let's take it back to the start sec, see where we are. Always a good idea. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. awful. Bring some power into it, shall we? But not in this bit. save it every 5 seconds just in case, you know. There's a note travelling over another note somewhere, which is continuously sustaining. So I think it might be that one. Which is on agenda lead. Save it again. Just quickly, for all newcomers, point of fact here, sort of thing. I don't drill into this like I would if it was a normal track. You know, I am throwing this out, as you know. I'm not spending any serious time on anything in general. You know what I mean? I'm throwing it together, and then no doubt there'd be loads that would change over time till I'm finished with it. Tinkerman, I'll get called occasionally because sometimes I don't know when to stop. But for the purposes of this show, I just briefly show you really what and how tracks are put together. You know, it's not just this kind of track. I mean, it's no different. Me recording these instruments that are on board are no different to me picking up a guitar and recording those bits in, which, yes, I would do, Mikey. You know, generally, I would. Not at the moment because my setup's around the wrong way. It's hard to explain, but basically I've swapped over mixing desks so that I'm tricking the system to hear everything rather than if you went into a mixing desk and then went straight from there to the sound device and then out to StreamYard, it knocks all the music out and just picks up my mic. So what you have to do is you have to put all your sound into one mixing desk, go from that mixing desk to another mixing desk, and then from that mixing desk to your sound device, and then into the StreamYard, because then you get your raw sound from the mixing desk that you actually want. It's annoying. So what I've got to do is, I found that out by swapping over a mixing desk into a little one. Now realising, obviously, I've got to use my big one. I have to go from that basically into another little mixing desk. If I'd have done that in the first place, I'd have saved myself some hassle. But, you know, you live and learn, and that's what it's about. You know, like I said, you learn nothing from success, only from failure. Just you learn something. And I did, because I failed and then learned. Great. Whoop, whoop. Right, so, how did this end? Perfectly fine, that should be. So, again, it's not much, and it's not complete, and I wouldn't leave it like that. But, for the sake of this, we've got a start. Verse, chorus, break. Maybe a bit of an instrumental on that one, or maybe two choruses. Then break out to end. You know. So, and I'm not even showing you. My mouse isn't on the screen, so you can't see. Right, so here we go. So we've obviously got the start of it up to that point there. And then we got verse, chorus, verse, chorus, mid-late kind of break, which is still the chorus, but it's a mid-late break. Just haven't changed the key, haven't gone to a mad key or anything. And then back into the chorus, or like I said, either chorus there or that bit there could be an instrumental part. And even that could be, and then you could just spread it out, or you could add another chorus. You know, you could have loads of guitar. You could make it longer if you wanted. You know, there's loads more you could do, clearly. You know, I could Pink Floyd it up, couldn't I, and make it 10 minutes. Or 20 minutes, whatever. I think people would get bored of that particular track. But anyway, let's play it from the start. And look, in 2 hours 25, and that's with mucking around as well, we've got ourselves a little number. Haven't we? Right? Let's have a break from this. I shall put one of my old records on, people. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Was that a yes, was it? I didn't hear you. I can't hear you. No, not getting nothing. Can't hear you, not shouting loud enough. Do as I please. You put me under pressure, but I do pay. And if I refuse, you put me away. But I say, oh, 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 oh. Not me. I'll do as I please. Oh, 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 oh. I'll do as I please. You've got into my pockets. Take all that I have. You left me dry, but I won't cry. 'Cause oh, 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 not me. I'll do as I please. Oh, 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 oh. I'll do as I please. All right. Yeah, if someone wants to come on, they can come on and have a little chat while we listen to a couple of other tracks and stuff. Because, you know, look, there's a track, whole track already, 2 hours 30. All right, granted, I've done it in an hour and 12 minutes before on the show. 22 shows so far there's been, by the way. Already, I know. I just want to say quick as well, thanks to everybody who subscribed. Blinding. Absolutely blinding. How wonderful. Yeah, that's from Newton's Descent. That you can see there. I am going to upload all those tracks, but I've already got them on the site, but they're in the name of Progression, and they're all without guitar on them. It's before they had. I got Stag to play guitar on them. That's when I first met him. I'd already written the 2 albums, and Stag came along, and I thought, well, why not whack real guitar on it, because that's really what we wanted. Obviously, same as if I knew a drummer, I'd have had a drummer. To me, they're all still demos. And if I had my way, I'd get a group of musicians together to go into a studio and play all my songs properly, you know, record it properly. But again, finances. So I've got to make the best of what I've got. And that's what you do, isn't it? You know, it's like I'm stick at the dump of the music industry sort of thing, you know what I mean? Just use whatever I can find and whatever I can do. Same as my artwork, you know, making my props for my video that I'm going to eventually get to. I'm so wrapped up with other projects right now. I'm doing quite a few things. Can't go into it right now, but there's some things happening, some mad things. I'll be able to talk about it next year, early next year sometime. So, wow. Thing is, Hellfire, mate. I love your attitude, mate. Beautiful, beautiful. And I could say to you, look, this is, set yourself up a track at 117 beats per minute. And, you know, write me a bass line, right? Fine. I could get you to do that anyway, right? As long as it's in, you know, 4/4. Let's keep it simple, 4/4, and in bars of 2s, 4s, and 8s. You know what I mean? You know exactly what I mean. If you play bass, you know what I mean. Because I'm not really great with, you know, I'm right with 6/8, you know, 3/4, and I'm right with 4/4 clearly. But when you start doing 5/4 and 7/4 and all that sort of 7/6 and stuff, mate, no, I'm just like gone. Very, you know, you're basically, that's what it is, Lee. Lee, you're basic. Yeah, no, it's not that. I mean, most records that we hear are in 4/4. You know that. So I just stick with the simplicity of 4/4 and 6/8 because they're 2 that I enjoy, you know. And the most popular ones, really, you know. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, inviting someone on. No one wants to come on, no? It's not about being fancy, though, is it, sometimes? Sometimes you just need the groove. I mean, not all music is overcomplicated. Some music is very, very simple, you know? Sometimes I go overboard with what you need in a track, you know? And what ends up happening, if I write a song, I end up taking loads out, like There's Only Now, you know? Anyone who's listening, if you haven't listened to it, my latest record, There's Only Now, is the header on my channel, so you could listen to that. That's the I'm going to let you into that secret at least, because eventually I will get to the video and there will be a proper video for that track. At the moment, there's just a couple of crappy photographs on there, because to me, I've got to re-record it anyway to get it really sweet and then to go with the video. So that's only still a preliminary record, really, but it is essentially how the record will be. Yeah, There's Only Now, because there is. In reality. Let's not get into that. Us freaks will be on one. So, yeah, and what I was going to say anyway, I don't even know your name, Hellfire, so... what I was going to say is Stag generally will come and play bass for me, and obviously he lives here in Southampton. He only has to pop down the road to see me and he can whack a bass line down. But, having said that, what I'd like to do is, if I knew a drummer, I'd sort of like get him to do a drum beat for me. Obviously, I'd say to him, look, can you do a drum beat like this for me? And then giving him a demonstration of what I'd like him to do. And then let him go away and build up a lengthy track and give me some extra bars and stuff like that. So I can chop up and change, yeah? And create a song out of it. And then I'd post how I see the song back to them so they could re-rehearse it again. And then play it that way, and then send me that track back, you know. And then I could write upon that track, and then maybe, like I said, I could get someone else to lay out a bass line after sending them that drum track. They could put the drum track into a track, play along to that, render out one track back. You don't have to render out the drums, you just leave them because I've already got the drums. You just render out your bass line track, give me that again. As long as it's always from zero. You just whack it in, don't you? If it's at the right beats per minute, mate, it's just going to go in exactly in time. So you just stick it in, there it goes with the drums. Blinding, brilliant. Next thing, is there another guitarist out there wants to do a little bit for me? You know, you could do it, you know, but it's very lengthy process and getting like, because I'd love to know people who play sax and brass, you know, and violin and you know, just everything. Right? Give me an orchestra. You know, give me an orchestra and let me loose. That's what I say. Give me the ability for them to understand me would be even better, because where I don't read music and I'm self-taught, clearly then they'd find an issue with that. Like I said, I'm laughable. In the world of musicians, I'm quite laughable. You know, to a professional, I've always said this. Anyway, here we go. I'm all right with cover versions though, but I can't do that at the moment because I'm monetized. But if I stop being monetized, I'll probably be able to. Yeah, my kit's stacked up in my dining room behind a curtain with my bass bins, my bass speakers that are 2,000 watts, 2,600 watts actually. I've got a 3.5K system altogether. Those speakers that I show in the studio here, I'm gonna get the bigger. These speakers here, they're 500 watt aside. And obviously me bass bins that go with it are 2.6. So, and then I've got floor monitors, you know, wedge monitors, floor monitors. And I've also got back of house. Thing is, it's all very well having all the gear. I've gigged for years, but there's no members anymore. The keyboard player that played on those songs you just heard, he's deceased. So, you know, it's just down to me now. I've got Stag occasionally, but he's got other projects he works with, and he's at university, so commitment's always the hardest thing for people, I find, being committed to a project. Well, let's listen to this piece again, seeing as no one's coming on to play with me, talk to me. No one wants to talk to me. Don't blame you. Boring, aren't I? A boo-hoo me. How on earth can that be making a sound? Weird. Why isn't that not? Why? Well, I'm going to have to address that. Let's see if that's got it. It should have. I don't know, eh? Nearly there. Oh, idiot. What is going on? No, I was right first time. There it is. Oh. Right, a breather from it. Let's take a breather. Well, all right, man. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Quick break from this. We'll listen to a little something over here. And I think for Eleanor, if she's still here. Meaningless apology. Here we go. Puff, puff, pass. Don't bogart.
Dropped a bombshell on your lap, and it's blown a hole so deep you will never climb it out. I'm the same old excuses. Gonna watch this time, not this time. Don't be so condescending. What do you take me for? It's a meaningless apology. So meaningless. Hey, 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 hey. Sank your battleship today. Burned all your bridges, there's no getting away. And the more you protest, the more you look guilty to me. Can't you see? Don't be so condescending. What do you take me for? It's a meaningless apology. sing along, listening to every word we've ever heard. But you're full of it, you're full of it. Every word you say, you're full of it, you're full of it. You're on your pilgrimage to see the world. It's been your dream since you were young. At any cost you will not stop this quest, but you're blissfully unaware. Destination nowhere. We're not singing along, but you're still singing your song. Whether you ever gone, I learned that everybody knows that you're so full of it, you're full of it. Every word you say, you're full of it, you're full of it. You're on your pilgrimage to see the world. It's been your dream since you were young. At any cost you will not stop this quest, but you're blissfully unaware. Destination nowhere. You're on your pilgrimage to see the world. It's been your dream since you were young. At any cost you will not stop this quest, but you're blissfully unaware. Destination nowhere. You're on your pilgrimage to see the world. It's been your dream since you were young. At any cost you will not stop this quest, but you're blissfully unaware. Destination nowhere.
Right. Now then. We've been running 3 hours, 15 minutes. So what I'm going to ask you for is this is the part of the show where I just say, yeah, what a plonker as well. I left the banner running. Welcome. What a plonker. So we're just about to pretty much to close out the show. What I'm going to say, as I always say, thumbs up and rock and rolls in the chat if you want to hear what I've written one more time before I shut down the show. So without those rock and rolls, without those thumbs up, I will just merely close out the show. You know how it goes. You know? So I'll sit here patiently. Right. Oh, look. We got one. We got one. Come on, people. It's just a click away. It's just a click away. I mean, I'd do anything for you, Manny, anyway, mate. You know, I'd play it if it was just for you, bud. You know. Because as you can see, you know, pretty much there's a track there now, isn't there? You can see quite clearly what it is. You know, hey. Oh, actually, let's do that. Oh, no, it's that and that. Yep. And let's just do this. Oh, big that up a little bit. Big him up. Get me. Oh my God, no. Right, so he's bigged up. And there he is. He's all in his splendor. Get me. Yeah. So. Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, you've done it twice. So good you've done it twice. Okay. Here we go then. There we have it, look. There we go. And with that, JD's and Lentilman. You know. You know how it is, don't you? Hey? Thanks very much for coming, everybody. It's been amazing. You've been amazing. Been great in the chat tonight. Fantastic. Thanks very much. Hopefully see you all next week, yeah? See you later, guys. Bye now.
Live in the moment. The only time that matters is now.